Here. How y'all doing today? Talk about a little bit about my life. My dad was secret CIA, and we didn't know until after he died in the late early 2000s. But we moved a lot. I'd moved. Let's see. By the time I was 7, I'd moved 12 times, and by the time I was 16, I'd moved 17 times. And we moved a few more times after that, but seems like well, every 6 months we were moving someplace, and we'd stay two places, Kentucky and Ohio. We stayed in only moved in New York. We only moved 2 times in 2 years, so once every year. California we moved 4 times in 2 years. In Georgia we moved 2 times in 2 years. So I don't know why I'll be moving, but I do know we'd fly to Pennsylvania from California or Ohio or wherever, and I'd get back and we come in and we go to a new state, new house, and my mom would have everything set up because I'd be in Pennsylvania staying, or my sister and I would be there, and come back, everything's set up as a new house. Now we had to keep it really, really clean because it seems like the house is always for sale. So the house is always being shown, it seemed like, and real estate agents were always coming in. At least that's what it seemed like. I'm sure it wasn't that often and that much, but we saw a lot of real estate agents. And, it was pretty cool I was born in Georgia, moved to California near, a little bit south of San Francisco, then Ohio, Kentucky, New York, upstate, then New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and now I'm in Florida. So I moved all over the place. But it was pretty cool. Met all kinds of different people. Every state we lived in was different. Once I started school systems were different. Went to 4 different high schools. 2 elementary and 2 middle schools. So yeah, it was a bunch of moving in. What they were teaching in New York was different than New Jersey. That was different than Pennsylvania. And so that made it a little bit more interesting, moving around a lot. But I got through, graduated, and I skipped a lot of school. But the moving, and then once we got to Virginia, and I was like 16, 17, the moving slowed down. I think my father switched somewhere in some department, but he was still traveling all the time. And then once I got out on my own, I moved twice in almost 40 years. So complete opposite of what my parents did. And my mother, once I got out, she continued to move probably another half a dozen times from Virginia to Florida and then back to Virginia. So, all right, that's a little bit about me. Peace out. Have a good day.